All right, folks, the deck is N'Zoth Millrogue. The goal of the deck is to put up a wall of taunts that our opponent can bash their minions into until we set up a Bran Coldlight Oracle with Shadow Step so that we can empty their deck and force them into fatigue. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube.
Valir versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Shall we dance?
Depending on what type of priest deck it is, we might need to go infinite, so probably need to send that back. Okay. Hopefully it's not aggro. We're dead. GG. Yeah, I have no chance in this matchup. This is the opposite of the type of deck we want to queue into.
Muzzle their magic.
Appreciate that, Gulk.
Step right up.
I mean, we do have a 5 and a 6. It's just like the Mind Blast over the top is a lot of damage.
Muzzle their magic.
Deck is busted. Surprising amount of new cards, yeah. Surprisingly few people
Lightly used armor.
playing it that I encounter as well, but this could get me there. The combination of these two. A Death Lord would have been nice, but there's a chance. The patches draw definitely helps.
Water. Sweet, beautiful.
Thirsty Drifter a little less, but at least it didn't get pipped.
Rot into my core.
Okay, we're doing something. It's the Shoot Pirate. Suppose that's as good a time as any for a Mind Blast. Next turn is just here and here. I will absolutely Shadow Step this if I get the opportunity, though. I'm not too proud for that maneuver. The problem is we don't currently make it to the N'Zoth just from what's coming at us. Well,
Rot into my core.
Armor. Armor. Lightly used armor.
this might be the worst matchup. It's definitely up there. Because it's arguably the best aggro deck right now.
This is not what we stood for.
I can't play the Cold Light right now.
buy it. Break it, you buy it.
I think I just have to let that be on the board. Get some armor next turn. And I dodge hero power damage to face.
Any problem?
The shadow engulfs us.
I'm dead. I was one turn away from stabilizing. Oh wait, I mismathed. We're alive?
Rotten to the core.
You cannot escape the
Ooh.
shadow of death.
I need a cloak or something. Oh no. That's actually, no, that's fine. That's just, surely that's a good draw. Because that means minions. Mind blasts are gone, right?
You have been.
Oh! Wow. Opponent drew just abysmally. The old one health and a dream, I guess.
Valera versus Garona.
Clearly the mirror match, right?
Shall we dance?
I see you've brought guests.
It's not expecting to see a Renathal rogue here. I'm gonna hold the coin. See what they're up to first. Wait, never mind. Is it just like Renathal Kingsbane rogue?
Death does not scare me.
It sure is.
Death does not scare me.
Blood and plunder.
It's a silly concept. It was like there was a time where it was actually the way to build Kingsbane Rogue when like pre Renathal nerf. Kingsbane is still good. No. mean, it's like a competent deck, but it's not well suited for the current metagame. And these are not cards that it would normally run either. Like, that's honestly just kind of fine getting their weapon fetches out. Yeah, I have no problem with this. I haven't played since Odd Demon Hunter meta. I can't believe Kingsbane is still a thing. I mean, it's again, it's not.
Don't listen to Roffle. Kingsbane is busted. Always check sticky finger into your deck, especially if you're in the platinum to diamond rank band.
Yeah, it's surely no ulterior motives there. Thank you for the tip, Collie. Just need to draw the Xenoth.
You impress me.
Let's get evasion value while we can.
You impress me.
Now we can't. I don't want to shuffle them and brick my draws. Like, we're probably just on the shuffle Xenoth game plan anyway. Until we hit the lab recruiters. Singular. Maybe they're playing Valira's Gift. I don't know what that card does. But that is a rather large Kingsbane. Do I ever take a gamble here? They're running a lot of cards and have a lot of cards in hand, right? No, just a Doomerang kills.
You impress me.
So we're pretty much on the draw Valira or Xenoth game plan. Better safe than sorry? I mean, not necessarily, right? Because, like, if we use a cloak when we don't need it, like right now it's not getting any value, then that's not the safe play, is it? Like here, we can definitely use a Cloak of Shadows right now.
That's all for now.
I think because I didn't have the N'Zoth in hand, I probably needed to wait. But yeah, it was pretty likely that I needed to take a gamble there. It's pretty likely that it didn't pay off and they had like a Doomerang or even a Flurry into Instrument Tech. But also I don't win if I don't take a gamble on one turn, right? Like the same thing happens. Whether I lose that turn or the turn after, it's essentially the same.
Shall we dance?
Well, this is why I kept the armor vendor.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Starting the operation.
Oh. Yeah, this opponent did not draw extremely poorly, so seems bad for me.
Break it, you buy it. Ha!
I appreciate that power.
Starting the operation.
The shadow engulfs us.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
It's fine. Heals for 5 now. I think the Cloak of Shadows can suck up more damage later.
Lightly used armor.
Come, pray with me.
Now. Jeez.
Water. Sweet, beautiful water.
Yeah, so this opponent did not draw poorly. This is a better representation of what the deck can do.
Into my
And I don't quite have the taunt train that I had last game.
tombs.
Maybe we survive this. Kind of want to see this die before I play the Vanish.
Tombs.
Just die to a Mind Blast now is the problem. Yeah. That's honestly a better representation of how the matchup usually goes. In fact, it's generally probably over long before turn 6. I think probably 50% of my losses in Wild are to hyper aggro builds like this. Well, what deck are you playing?
Valera versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows. Shall we dance?
Alright. Let's look for a slightly better early game than that. Like a Death Lord. Okay.
Death does not scare me.
Oh no. Oh. Alright, which one of you is this? Okay, it's a very different build. Thank God. I did not want to get into like a true mirror match. That was going to be a nightmare. It's not the easiest card to use in the matchup, so let's do that. Negate their progress and then start making our own.
Death does not scare me.
There's a singular bad hit for me off of that Death Lord in my deck. So, hope that doesn't happen here. Okay, their build is very different. There's just, it might even just be like Reno Rogue, and there just happens to be a Death Lord in there. Could just use the other Vanish here, which will kill this and burn a card.
My hand is too full.
That's a good card to burn.
Death does not scare me.
Was the win condition of your deck? We make the opponent's life total 0.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Predictable.
I know all the steps.
Let's see if we can burn Reno, just in case he is in there.
My hand is too full.
Success.
Death does not scare me.
My hand is too full.
Alright, Reno is the only card I really care about in their deck, so I'm glad he's gone. They didn't need that Reno anyway? Yeah, nobody did. Nobody needs Reno. Stop running them. But I do think I hit maybe 2 of their strongest cards in the matchup. Are you kidding? There might be a N'Zoth, which also would be an important burn. Yeah, there's probably a N'Zoth, but we got the Reno. I'm not gonna be too concerned about what else we hit.
This is not what we stood for.
Maybe this will hit the N'Zoth. I'll take it. It's just a Deathlord class reunion. Yes. Okay. Only one mage secret there. That's good for the N'Zoth. It's fine. Or well, that one wasn't so good for me. Can you stop? I triggered every single secret. I've never seen that happen before. Unreal. Normally I just like freeze and don't do anything, but oh, that's going into the test now, isn't it? Oh. Burge.
I know all the steps.
It's my last shadow step, so I do need to find the gang ups pretty soon, I guess. Go here to find it, because I don't need to hit the other N'Zoth just yet. Just trying to dump cards. I don't think I want to do that just yet. This is not the, like I have 1 minion left, 2 minions left. Is this the Tess?
Let the Badlands
No.
burn.
The future is
Oh no.
your demise be.
Oh no.
How complicated.
Three, that goes to 8. Okay, we hit him. And we hit that. Which means I want to go here to kill that.
Time's ticking.
Play the Vanish. Hit here. Play the Bird. And burn the Tess.
My hand is too full.
Not quite. Okay, that is there. Is off. It was inevitable. Okay. Turns out this matchup is still a nightmare. But we did draw all over in his loss.
Not many cards left. You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Keep away! Away, intruder!
These Death Lords are actually kind of a problem.
Come, friend. Let's see what you got.
Oh no.
I'm not too young to fight.
Tombs.
I'm out of cards.
That's too much mana.
Death's shadow grows.
I want you, and you, and you. I want you, and you, and you.
There's one Death Lord. I should probably just do this for safety.
Must choose soon.
They have two Death Lords. One that dies. That Rokara is a bit of a bummer, though, isn't it?
And you and you.
Death does not scare me.
Silent death.
Okay, finally. We did not get the Talons.
Almost out of cards.
It's 36 damage with the Bran double cold light.
You and you and you.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Too soon.
Step right up.
It's fine. Wait, that just made it lethal.
Our tombs.
Although I would die too.
Must choose soon.
I want you and you and you.
Okay. Well, that was going to be a huge whoop. Anyway.
I want you and you and you. I want you and you and you.
I'm out of cards.
Alright, jeez. That's an Azoth, isn't it? I think I have a big enough buffer that I can just go Bran Cold Light, so as long as I can clear 2 minions, it'll be GG. And so it is.
Step right up. Step right up.
Secrets will uncover.
Almost out of cards.
Had to work for this one.
I'm out of cards.
Like that, if that Reno were allowed to be played, they would have probably gone horrendously for me. Give me 1 second, actually. I'll be right back. was a fun one, yeah, but it hurt my brain.
Valera versus Throw.
Shall we dance?
One hero power on 2. Have the tail end to hit the N'Zoth. Welcome, Alpha. Doing alright.
There is little time.
I mean, there's plenty of time. You're just taking it all.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
And continuing to take it all.
Before the storm.
Elemental Shaman. That's probably fine.
Break it, you buy it.
Guess it depends on how big the scar gets. Hey, welcome, noob.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
And how many taunts I can get down ahead of the Xenoth. Did they forget to attack?
Scare me.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride! I am the rage of our queen!
Okay. A vanish would be nice. They're not attacking my face? Okay. We're just going
That's
next.
all for now.
That is some weirdo, potentially bot behavior that I am just not interested in. Interacting with.
Valera versus Dawn Grasp.
Ready to get scorched?
Shall we dance?
Let's keep the prep swindle.
Job's done.
I was kind of hoping to hit one of the early go. Ugh. Exclamation point costume singer. Probably need to hold the armor vendors. Definitely holding the evasion. It doesn't really do anything. have easy tests for counterspell, just not objection. I also can pretty easily block the rig fair game. Okay, that's new. Yeah, this is one I'm willing to give away. Nice. Crossbow, what was the other? Arcana Intellect and Fireball. Well, we know it's not objection.
An embarrassment of riches.
Does not scare me.
Looks like it might be Reno?
An embarrassment of riches.
Didn't really burn anything that important, I guess.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Predictable. Gang up on Astalor is one plan? I mean, yeah, but that's boring. Anyone can win with Astalor. Most mages nowadays play Objection, Ice Block, and Counterspell. That is factually inaccurate. Most mages in Wild are Reno Quest Mage and run just the Ice Block. And then Secret Mage does not run Ice Block. So I don't think that there is a single meta mage deck that runs those three cards together.
This is not what we stood for.
My metamage deck runs those three cards together. It's called a metamage because it's referencing this conversation right now.
That'll show me. You tried all legendary decks. Makes for an interesting restriction. Yeah, I have several videos on doing that. done it in many classes, if not most.
You burn some, you earn some. Armor, armor, lightly used armor. You burn some, you earn some.
Rook Fu Master. That card is heckin' broken.
I know all the steps.
Did you know it can attack twice? You're planning on doing any arena runs? Yes. That's what I'm most well known for, so hang tight.
All this resounds to something.
Actually, look at that. People are starting to put at least objection in their Reno Secret Mage, or Reno Quest Mage. Doesn't seem like a good idea, though. But that's only one list. Most of the other ones are not.
What shall I do?
Let's go here for counterspell. And just kill that.
An embarrassment of riches.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
You burn some, you earn some.
No, I don't think so. Oh man, that is some serious evasion value. I've tested for objection, haven't I? I don't think I have. No, I just played the Vanish.
Death does not scare me.
Okay, that delay is pretty silly.
An embarrassment of riches.
Don't have to play around the second main deck objection.
Tombs.
So we know that cannot be objection, right? Well, I think maybe it actually could. Did it come from the... Look, I haven't been paying enough attention, I'll admit it. Okay. Unless this card is played. And it's a secret. Should not be able to be another objection.
Did you hear about the minion that valiantly guarded its rights to its homes and tombs, as well as the right to honk its vehicle horn whenever it wanted? I always loved Cartoot Defender.
Same. Those stand your underground laws are really important for him. Thank you, Collie, for the bits.
Unable to comprehend.
Sun sets.
Still have to play the N'Zoth here, right? Wait, I die. I'm dead. If I play the N'Zoth, right? Because they point 10 at my face. And that roll actually just lost me the game.
That's all for now.
That's an aggravating game. At least they're playing an original deck, good for them. Yeah, it would have been nice if they, like, didn't take twice as long as me to perform their actions, though. Or take twice as long as me in that game. That would have made it more bearable. Also, Mage Secrets in Wild are still very frustrating. You played too much around objection. Well, you see, if it was objection, I lose the video game. So I didn't want to play the card that makes me lose the video game when I would lose the video game as a result of losing the video game. I hope that's clear enough for you. And literally the only reason they had a remote chance was a ridiculous 360 no-scope into Norganon. You used too little of your brain before typing that message.
Intriguing.
Just don't think about plays and lose and then complain on Reddit about the meta like a true chatter.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. It's really quite simple. Thank you, Janae.
Why can't you buy it?
Dargon. Well, you changed decks. Yes. In fact, I have multiple times. Good question.
You buy it.
I'm bored from N'Zoth. Okay.
How dare you imply I would use Reddit? Like my idol, Shane Dawson, I air all my grievances on Instagram Live.
I mean, you have to idolize someone, I guess, but I mean, there's got to be a better option for you. I believe in you, Colleen. Thank you for the bits, though.
Break it, you buy it.
It's actually a bit spooky. What if we... Man, we can just point a big boy. If you are bored of N'Zoth, play something else. Yeah, it's that simple. Nobody has trapped you here and forced you to watch.
Why be angry for yourself when you can make your dirty rat onto everyone else's problem on Reddit?
Yeah, no need for introspection. Just rage posts.
I'm here just in time.
This is not what we stood for.
Break it, you buy it. Break it, you buy it.
Sometimes I like to walk into like a Pizza Hut, and when I approach the counter and review the menu, I realize it's only pizza. And I say to myself, or no, actually I say to the cashier, "Oh, pizza? I had that last night. I want something different." Getting kind of bored of pizza.
Tombs.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
All right.
I can completely sympathize. The other day I went to World of Carpet to buy a new telescope but was astounded and disgusted at the complete lack of optical equipment. It's almost as if they'd purposely set out to satisfy the needs of carpet buyers but deliberately snubbed those who weren't.
Yeah,
Utter
it's...
madness.
I can't believe they would do such a thing to you. I'm sorry, Janae. It's very relatable.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor. Ha!
Looky here. Mr. Streamer doesn't know Wing Street at Pizza Hut. We found a small flaw in his logic and now we can dogpile on him.
No, here's
And
the thing.
we don't have to feel bad because of the hive mind.
Well, that part's probably true. But here's the thing. I know about Wing Street. It's just their wings are absolute trash tier, so I don't consider them an option. But thank you, Justice Creator. Nice try.
Oh god, I've already performed my holy crusade against one chain restaurant. I don't know if I can support another revenge arson string on my schedule.
Look. Most food in American chain restaurants is just bad. I don't know what to tell you.
My hand is too full.
Thank you, though, Colin.
I know all the steps.
Okay, that means there's a Reno in there, doesn't it?
I know all the steps. Time's ticking.
Break it, you buy it.
My hand is too full.
Really just trying to burn the Reno.
Yeah, that bed and breakfast that is run by 6 generations of the same family and got multiple awards is alright, but have you tried IHOP?
Jeez. Yeah, they had an MTG thing, right? Gotta get those great pancakes that
Face me.
are, for some reason, like, way too sweet and also made of bricks. Thank you, Janae. Glad somebody understands.
Move quickly. My hand is too full.
Guess we just burn a card here.
My hand is too full.
I'm kind of afraid to just shove in a Zoth because, like, we know there's a Reno, right? But I can go N'Zoth, Shadow Step it, and then gang up the second one, and that's probably fine. That's what I've been holding it for. Yeah, I think the Reno is in their hand is probably the likely situation here. But I have a lot of ways to... they really do like adapting. Oof. What did they have that they chose double can't be targeted?
As a European who grew up with US sitcom music, was really disillusionizing to eat for the first time in America. Like, why is grape soda 90% sugar, and why does KFC serve Brickstone waffles? But the no-name diners in the South have been amazing.
Yeah, no, hard
I
agree.
know all the steps.
It's not all American chain restaurants that are bad. It's just most of them.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
But local diners or even just like regular restaurants are, you can find some good eats.
I can't wait for Roffle's new Food Network show Awful, Ashes, and Arson, where he burns a swathe of vengeful righteous fury across the terrible restaurants of the Northwest.
Look, we're not burning anything down, to be clear. Legally speaking, I would never burn anything down.
Tuesday night on NBC.
I'm busy, sorry. I won't be able to make it. It's Cartoon Defender. Probably do want that, even if it means one less board slot here.
Rotten to the core.
This is a liability for them, right? This also now gets me the Xenoth. So that was definitely the way to go here. Possible we get Reno'd here. Is this pure Reno quest? I don't think there's any reason to think that it's pure, right? That wouldn't make sense to do in a Reno deck.
I'm out of cards.
I think it's more, it's like Reno Dragon.
I'm running out of time.
But maybe there's a random Countess in there. That would sure be something. Oh, it's just lethal, isn't it? No, because of the carriel.
I do.
Remember this day.
All right, chat was right.
You are graced
I was wrong.
by my presence.
Clip save, put on a loop on my wall. Imagine not hanging that up on your fridge. Couldn't be me. Yeah, that could mean that there's just no Reno at all, in fact.
I'm running out of time.
Me too. It's been a long stream already.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
There's no real important burn left in my deck at this stage. And honestly, my brain just does not want to do carry-all math on the Bran Cold Light at this moment. So new deck after this run? Depends on who we host.
It's time to test your mech. It's time to test your
We'll
mech.
just have a little peek. We'll just have a little peek.
It's a lot of stats.
I'm running out of time.
That's main deck, isn't it? Because it can't come off of the invitation.
I have a poison for every situation. I have a poison for every situation.
Like, honestly, I don't need to be streaming anymore, but, like, given how insistent everyone is on changing the deck, what that makes me want to do is just, like, keep streaming this deck more.
Time slips by.
So, I don't know if I can just play the, like, if I play the N'Zoth and they actually have a Reno, I lose.
Shadow grow.
How hard are we betting on them not having a Reno? We know one card is Leviathan.
Must choose soon.
Hey Roffle, could you please not stream you eating 13 gallons of Skyline chili anymore, thanks.
I mean, that's an understandable suggestion. I think we just let them win. If they have a Reno and they've been holding it this whole time, they deserve it. Do they have a neutral in their deck at all? Not that I've seen. But, like, if there's going to be a singular neutral that you play in your deck, it would be Reno, wouldn't it? Yeah, this is all held. Wait, isn't that a duplicate? As well, so how did it... Oh my god. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out the stupid Cold Light Oracle stuff, though, aren't I? Either way, I think that's an indication that they don't have Reno, because they would have won if they had Reno.
I'm running out of time.
Now's the issue of, do I die if I play the Cold Light game plan? So I think what we need to do is this.
I want you, and you, and you. I want you, and you, and you.
And we just go in next turn. Oh, hey, they got their legendary treasure. Yeah, this should be lethal. Alright, it's 5. And it's not nearly like I draw essentially all of my cards.
Who knows what secrets will
So it's 3, 6, plus 8. Yeah, that's lethal.
I'm almost out of cards.
It would have been lethal damage last turn, but I think I might have been at risk of dying just to the lack of cards in my deck.